Our third speaker tonight is JaMarr. The title of his speech is Bear It All. Bear It All. Please welcome JaMarr.
2,612 weeks ago, Martin Luther King was assassinated. And the course of America changed. Some might say for the good, some might say for the bad. I'm 39 years old, the same age Martin was when he was murdered. And I have a serious choice to make with my life. Should I proceed on this path of individual success? Or should I stop? Should I look back at all the people who don't know what I know, haven't seen what I've seen, and make a difference in their lives? I spent 14 years in the military as a Marine and a naval officer. I lived overseas in Japan for 3 years. I traveled all over the Pacific, from Hong Kong, Singapore, Guam, Puerto Rico, Saipan, Vietnam. But it wasn't until I got back to the States and out of the military that my real education in life began. Because I read books that were never issued. I listened to leaders of the past, like the former 4-star Marine Corps general who said that America is in the business of war. And if the people don't change that, the world will end sooner than later. You see, it was 1979, October 14th, the day that I was born. And I stepped foot onto this earth and I had no beef. I made my mother smile, I made my father smile. I always thought that he would come back after a while. But I was wrong because you see, he left me when I was a kid. 3 years old was the last time that he had held me proud. And like the wind, he was ghost without a sound except the phone call from the dirty South. Telling us how he would come back after a while, and although he never did, I often wonder how my life might have changed for the better if he had been here. And then 5 years old, home alone, it got no better. My 3-year-old brother has to eat, so I had better learn how to bake these biscuits in this hot oven. Never learn before you reach, the hand should be covered. You see, I burnt my hand like my mother on that crack pipe. Please tell me it's a dream and it'll be all right if I keep my head down and don't make no sounds like faceless men travel through my home like it was a turnstile. Until that day came, where they took us away in the paddy wagon to Grandma's house, where she breathes fire like a dragon, because Budweiser was her fuel. Friday nights it was a rule. If I acted like a fool, I got beat like a mule. Please tell me this is a dream. I mean, Father, I don't want to scream, but you're coming for us, right? Psych. You see, because Daddy wasn't shit, that's why he's out of sight. And then that day came, at 11 years old, it caused much pain. He said, your father took a shotgun to the brain. It made me cry, but I cannot stand in the rain. I had to maintain, so I fought through the tears of wondering why. My daddy never ever came, but it was clear to me why. And although it was a damn shame, feeling sorry for myself would never, ever feel the pain. So I changed lanes. I went to school, man. I did my damn thing. I learned a lot of things, and yeah, I balled hard. My senior year, I was a bona fide all-star. Better yet, I was the MVP, and I graduated top of my class so I could see how to break through that glass ceiling of all my father's feelings, and his wheeling and dealings, how he left his kids feeling lost and alone, and in a broken home. I decided that I would take full control before I sold my soul to the devil like he did. Sometimes I would say, Father, maybe we're better off that you're dead, but I hope you're in heaven. Now, how does that connect to Martin Luther King? How does that connect to the income inequality that exists in this country? How does that connect to the war machine that we exist in? Do we live in a democracy? When you're at work, do you get to choose how you work, or does someone tell you what needs to be done? You see, I think we have to start questioning. And I remember at 18 years old, the first time I stood foot on stage, representing a nonprofit called Facing History and Ourselves. They taught the rise of the Nazis and how kids didn't learn to question authority. They just went with the flow until the end of the world exploded. And that's how we had Nazi Germany. The fascism that exists within Americans' walls that we don't see it. We're all just trying to survive. We're all just trying to pay the bills. We're all just trying to make rent. We're all looking for escape, drugs, alcohol. We're all dying and crying and yowling inside. Take a step back, folks. We can stop this train. That's what I believe anyway. So that's what I decided I'm gonna fight for anyway. I say I'm gonna bear it all because, well, I can show up and smile and make people feel good, make them laugh and make them chuckle. Am I being my authentic self? Knowing that the demise of our humankind is coming, we can do something about it. Some things are changing. The Farm Bill passed. Hemp is now legalized after almost 40 years of prohibition. Who knows all the medical wonders of cannabidiol and how it interacts with our endocannabinoid system in our bodies so we don't have to turn to drugs and alcohol to fight the fear of the disconnection that lies in our bellies. I challenge each and every single one of you. Bear it all a little bit more. There's no one coming. And we're not getting off this planet alive. None of us. So let's do something about it. Let's change the direction that we're headed, or let's at least slow it down. I got a baby girl now, she's 8 years old. I'd like to see her reach 100. That means I'd have to live to 130. It's possible. Health is wealth. Once you have that, then connection is the next very most important thing. So I wish you all bear it all.
Let's take 1 minute to run some